Breathe. Take a little spot of hydration if you would like one, and then we're going to move on to a new movement. So next we're going to be doing something known as a sideways jump squat. So, using that action that we had a moment ago with a straight back as you sit down into the movement, keep your knees behind your toes. We're going to use our arms for leverage. So as your hips come back, your hands come forwards like this. You want to have as much explosive power as possible. So as soon as your feet connect with the ground, you're going to push off. Make sure you land on a whole foot and keep a bend to your knees. Keep the knees nice and soft. All right, are you ready? So we're gonna go, we'll see how many feels right. So let's start off here. So it's gonna be a push off, take it side to side. I think my necklace is clanking on the mic. A bit faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Bring your hips right back. Nice, straight back. Woo! See how high you can go. Nice. Woo! Bring it down. We're gonna step to side. An old school step now. Bring your hands back. Bring your elbows back. Nice. Sit down, lift up, sit and lift. Get the knees behind the toes. Straight back. Bring your neck in alignment with the rest of your spine. Woo! Woo! Well done, everyone. Bring it inside. Woohoo! Nice. And breathe. Help yourself to some hydration if you would like some. Woo! Whilst I talk to you about the next movement we're going to do. So the next one is a curtsy. It's called a curtsy lift. You're going to be working all the muscles of legs, open it up to your hips, using hip flexors, all sorts. One second, I got a little bit of interference. Okay, hopefully that sorts it. Alright, so this curtsy sit, you might want to have something underneath you. So if you don't have a carpet or soft floor covering like that, you might want to just place a cushion or blanket. We're not actually going to come down to the ground, but it's just in case you get so excitable in this movement that that happens. So what you're going to be doing is with one foot you step forwards, and the other one you're going to bring it down towards the ground. You're going to come back into center, you're going to sit down into it, and you can angle it slightly on diagonal. And you can utilize the mirror behind me to help you see what I'm doing here. Again, you want to try to keep your knees behind your toes, so as you step, aiming for 90-degree angle in both through full expression of that movement. Perhaps slightly more than 90 through the leg that's coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Woo! Well done, everybody. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Into center. You're going to just release through your legs. You can use your hands to do that. Somebody's joining us in the group. Let me just let them in. It's Janice. Alrighty. Janice getting connected. Let's take it back to here. So we'd be perhaps glad to know this is the last one on legs. We're going to go in for a few more of those. All right, get ready. We're going to go with that curtsy sit. Here we go. Lift, down, lift. So Janice just joining us. You might want to have something underneath your knees, like a yoga mat or something, just to make sure in case your knee hits the ground. Here we go, a little bit faster if you want. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Use the arm. 1, 2. 1, 2. Take it to where it feels good for you today. 4, 3, 2. Wow. Well done. Curtsy lifts. Tricky, but wow, wow, very effective. Help yourself to some hydration whilst I talk to you about the next movement. So I think we're going, yeah, I think we said last one. This one is sort of mildly legs, but mostly glutes. Last time we did this, we did it with a chair. I'm going to bring the chair, but you can do this without the chair. All right. So if you want to, you feel free to go off camera for a moment and get yourself a chair if you would like one. I shall pause for a moment whilst you do that. Yep. All right, so last time, if you remember, and you can watch this on a replay on YouTube once it's uploaded, which is coming very soon if it's not there already. So you're going to be standing on a supporting leg. It's a pistol squat, and usually you would come in its full expression. You come all the way down and all the way back up. This is an assisted version because doing a full pistol squat the first time off is pretty tricky, or even if you've not done it for a while. And so lots of people will try it and be like, oh, I can't do that. This is an option to really ease yourself into it. I've got my cycle legs on today, ouchie. And so I'm going to see how I go. I'm definitely using a chair. So here you're going to be lifting one foot up. Let me do it from the side. I want you to breathe. I don't think I've ever sat on a chair whilst being studied before. Here you go. So you're going to, in slow motion, you're coming down like this. Your hips come back just as you would in a regular squat, and your back is nice and straight. So it's a really lovely way for checking your form as well of squatting. So you're going to come down. You can bring your hands out to the side if it helps you to balance. Here we go. So we're going to come down, down, and lift. Try again. Down and lift. Control the down and lift. Control the down, and often that's the tricky part. Down and lift. Down. Focus that movement on your glutes. So squeeze through your glutes as you do it. Let's try through the other side. So you're going to bring your weight to the other side. Here we go. Ready. And you're going to lift through this leg. Bring your toes in towards you. Keep that leg active. You may as well get all of the benefit of that movement. So you're going to control it as you come down and lift. Down. You could bring this push-pull arm if you like. That's what you're doing. You bring it here actually and work through your chest as well. Down and lift. If you want, 1, 2, sit back, 3, 4, woo, 5, 6, 7, one more this side, so let's do 4 more on the other side, balance it out, 1, 2, 3, woo, 4, yeah. Rocked it. Help yourself to some hydration. Gonna feel that now. Feel that now. Woo! All right. So we are actually done with the legs now. But like I say, mostly you would have felt that through glutes, really activating through there. All right. So we're gonna go next. We're gonna work through our abs. So remember last time we did an abs movement with the option of a jackknife. So if you have a yoga mat, you might want to lay that out. You can do it just regularly on the floor. If you have a carpet or something, that's going to be super comfortable. Let me move my mic box around. So we're going to come down any way that works for you. You can roll down if that feels good. Tuck your hips under, tuck your tailbone under, and roll all the way down. And we're here, so let's add that jackknife option. So what you're going to be doing, you can either come all the way up like this, and you're going to come your whole body up like this. I don't know if I'm there yet with that one, it's been a while. So what you can do is start out lengthened, your arms and your feet lengthened. And you're going to bring your elbow up to your knee, so you're going to come up like this, and return back down. Other side, you're going to come up like this, and return back down. Let me just double check we got the right. And this one's a little bit slow. Might make us fall asleep. So I'm going to change this for now. All right. Woo! Are you ready? And I've been enjoying that lovely rest out for a moment after all that work through low half. Amazing, amazing. Take a deep breath in. Hands and legs raised out. Okay, here we go. Let's take our right knee and our left elbow. If you're going for that option, if you want to do the full jackknife expression, you go for it. All right, we're bringing those ones, and then we're going to quickly switch to the other side. Ready, and 1, return. Other side, 2, return. And you're turning your arm and your leg fully to the ground. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. So you're going to use your abs. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, 1, well done, lengthen out. Woo! Take a deep breath in, let the belly expand, release and stretch through those muscles. And as you breathe out, we can gently rotate round onto our side. Use your forearm to bring you upwards to seated position. This time, what we're going to do is work through the abs. This time with our feet about shoulder width apart, knees anywhere between shoulder and hip width. We're going to bring our hands into our side here, just down towards the base of your hips and at your glutes. And take this to wherever feels good for you. The angle that you turn to is going to give you a deeper working of the abs, or it's going to be a lighter working. You can choose. Here we go. So we're going to come back and up, back and up. So you're going to breathe out on the return. Up. So you're breathing in on return. Breathe in. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. And out. In and out. Breathe in and out. Bring your spine into alignment, shoulders into alignment. If you'd like to, you can raise your hands upwards. If you feel able to keep a nice straight line, you can make that faster if you want to. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your spine in alignment. Nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands to your side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up into center. Nice. Coming round into center. Just coming into cross-legged position for a moment. You can bring your feet out in front, because this one, often people can feel this through the hip flexors right at the front of the hips. Let's open out through the hips, just with a nice stretch. Release down towards the ground. using your forearms and your elbows, opening out through hip flexors, nice straight back, pivoting through the hips, and gradually return that back into center. Take a moment to rest, help yourself to some hydration if you would like some. And if you'd like a deeper stretch through the front of your legs, you can go for that just now. All right, from there, we're going to go to, second. Turn up a little. Okay, so next from here, we are going to some push-ups. We've got 2 more exercises to go. We're gonna go with, let me just check what this comment is. Hopefully you guys can still hear me and everything. I forgot I had those muscles. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Yay! Yeah, I know, right? But we're gonna know that we've done a lot. Look at the size of my butt. Wow. Anyway, it works. It works, you guys. All right, we're gonna be feeling good, and that's the main thing. So we're gonna go with a few push-ups here. I'm gonna give you an amended version. So you're gonna bring your hands about shoulder width apart. All right, you're gonna be bringing your elbows down towards your hips or down towards your knees, directly downwards. So you wanna have alignment through your wrist, your elbow, and through your shoulder. With your legs, you've got lots of different options. You can be up here, you can be down here. I'm gonna work down here. I'm gonna suggest maybe you go for that if that's good for you today. Okay, here we go. Keeping alignment through the spine, take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're gonna bring the elbows down towards the knees. And then we're gonna raise back upwards. Try not to collapse through your mid-section. Use your abs the whole way through. Here we go, we're gonna come down and up. Come down and up. Down and up. See if you can do one more. Down and up. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. For me personally, I'm pushing myself really, really hard to deliver these classes to you. It feels good. I'm enjoying the challenge of all the cycling and all the, we're going to be, team, we are going to be super fit. Let's come into your shoulders, your hands shoulder width apart, stacked wrists, elbows, shoulders, and whichever version you're doing, set yourself up now. If you're on your knees, they're about hip width apart. Take a deep breath in. Actually, let's wait for the next phrase of music because it feels more motivating. 4, 3, and we'll come down and lift. Here we go. We're gonna drop, lift. Nice. Nice slow this round. Here we go. We're gonna drop and lift. One more here. We can lower and lift. Wow. You can stretch it out through your back. Well done. Let's bring it back into center. Coming into center, we've got one more exercise that we're going to enjoy. This one is going to work your biceps and your triceps together. It's actually really, really simple. And of course, using your own body weight here. Shoulder width through your feet, about shoulder to knee to hip width through your knees. And we're in the same position that we were for that abs one that we did. And literally what you're going to do is bring your hands behind you, bring your fingers down towards your toes, point your fingers towards your toes, or wherever feels comfortable for you. You can play around with the exact positioning of that as you wish. So what you're going to do is you're going to use all of the body weight that you have in your upper half, and you're going to use that to activate through the muscles of biceps and triceps. You might bring your hips a little bit closer so you can get a nice bend through your elbows. Your elbows are traveling behind you, directly behind you. So it's not out to the side, it's behind you. Keep your shoulders in that neutral position. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. We're going to lower down And then return back upwards. You're gonna feel that in your biceps and triceps. Try again. In a moment. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. We're gonna release down. 2, 3, 4. Rise up. 2, 3, 4. Again, down. 2, 3, 4. And up. 2, 3, 4. Come down. 2, 3, 4. Rise up. 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Keep the spine in alignment as well. One more, coming down and rising back upwards into center. Amazing. Well done. And find your way towards a standing position. We got time for a lovely release. Let's shake that out through your arms, your hands. Shake it out through your shoulders. Woo! Bend through your knees. Allow those muscles to lengthen and release. Take a deep breath in. Stretching up, crown of the head, tailbone. Releasing through waist. We're going to bring it all the way forwards. Pivot through your hips, bring it down. Tailbone to the sky, crown of the head. To the ground. Coming back upwards in your own time. Lengthening all the way through waist, back, belly. Bring tailbone to the ground, crown of the head to the sky. Bring your hands upwards. And then lower your shoulders down. Slide the shoulder blades down your back. And then we're going to come round. And we're going to pivot forwards through hips, straight back. Going to come down. Lengthen through the back of your legs. Releasing through the back of your legs there. You can bend through your knees now and still down towards the ground with a big bend through your knees. You can walk your hands round towards one side. Keep your hips facing forwards and use that releasing stretch to lengthen through your waist, belly, your back, all the way up towards underneath your shoulder and rhomboids. Your glutes releasing as well. Come back through center, take that cross to the other side. Oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? Wow. Well earned, releasing stretch. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, coming back into center, we're going to gradually begin to come back up one vertebrae at a time. Coming upwards. Whoo! So we did those curtsy lifts. Now we're going to use a similar position to receive a lovely stretch. So you can either bring your knee directly down onto the ground or just hover there. I'll let you decide. You can untuck your toes if you're coming down to the ground. Bring this foot out in front and really lunge into there. This is going to release all the way down the front of your thigh and in through your hip. And bring your hands to the side of it. Helps you to balance. Wow, that looks great. Well done. Deep breath here. As you breathe out, return back into center. And we can cross to the other side. On the other side, bring your foot out. Step, nice big wide step. Hips are in neutral, tuck them under, use pelvic floor muscles and release through your back. Hips are in alignment with your toes. Releasing all the way down through the front of your hip and all the way down your thigh, bringing hands out to the side. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, gently return your hips. And you can come back to a standing position as works for you. Let's bring the shoulders forward and up. Bring them back, down. Slide the shoulder blades down your back, bringing your shoulders into alignment. We're going to come all the way up, all the way around. This time we're going to come all the way up. Bring your hand, slide it down your back. You can utilize a mirror behind me to see what I'm doing. Bend through your knees. That's going to help you to not hyperextend through your back. And there's not too much tension through my neck there. It's just a lovely release for the back of my arm. Let's take it to the other side. Other side. Slide that hand down, bend through your knees so you don't hyperextend through your back. Keep the back straight. Use your pelvic floor muscles. Release your back muscles. And release through there. Bring one hand forward. Bring the fingers in towards you to release through your bicep and your forearm and your wrist. Looking strong, everybody. Release that. We're going to flip our hands over like a pancake onto the other side. Bring the fingers in towards you. And then gently release that and return your hands down by your side. Woo! Wow, thank you so much for being here. I don't know about you, but I feel altogether knackered and totally energized. Definitely feeling very strong. Wow, enlivened. Absolutely enlivened. Thank you for being here.